You ever touch something that feels wrong, even when it shouldn't? That's how my grandmother's locket always felt, icy cold, like it had just been dredged up from some forgotten place. She wore it every day, but after she passed, it was left to me, nestled in tissue at the bottom of an old jewelry box. For years, I just kept it hidden away, its chill seeping through the velvet, until a week ago when I couldn't ignore it anymore. Something about it called to me, whispering in the back of my mind whenever I tried to sleep. I remember the basement from my childhood, the one at her old house where the air always felt heavier, where shadows seemed to bend around the corners. I used to play down there, building forts out of musty blankets while she canned peaches in the kitchen above. But there's this gap in my memory, an afternoon that's just missing. I always thought it was nothing, just a trick of a kid's unreliable mind. But holding the locket that night, I felt that same pressure, that same cold, sinking feeling in my gut. I finally worked up the nerve to open it. The clasp stuck at first, but then it sprang open with a snap that echoed through my apartment. Inside, instead of the faded photo I expected, there was a tiny, perfect eye, my eye, staring back at me, wide and terrified. The vision hit me like a punch. Me, lying on the basement floor all those years ago, the rough concrete biting into my skin, the locket pressed hard against my throat. I remembered the cold, the fear, the certainty that I'd never get back up. I dropped the locket, but the room didn't change. The cold deepened, pressing in from every wall, and I realized I could still feel the grit of the basement floor against my palms. The air tasted of dust and mold. I looked around, and my apartment flickered, for just a moment, replaced by cracked concrete and spiderwebs. It wasn't just a memory. I'd never left that basement. I'm still there, trapped, staring out from the locket, waiting for someone else to open it so I can finally remember what happened to me.